it's Aaliyah. Today I guess I'm doing a devotion. I decided that I wanted to sit down and read my Bible, and I haven't really been reading it like I should, so I had no idea where to start. So I looked up a couple verses online, and I found some on trusting in the Lord. So I guess today I'm going to be sharing with you those verses and giving you guys my thoughts on the topic. So let's do this thing, baby.
Okay, so I guess I'm starting off with Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. So, that's a pretty self-explanatory verse. I know others are more complicated to break down, but that one is pretty easy, so let's start off with the first part. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. So, the way I see it is no matter what you're going through, no matter how big or small that rough patch is, you just need to trust in God, because He has a plan for every single one of us. I know He has a plan for me, because if He didn't, then as soon as I got saved, I would be gone. So I already know that He wants me to do something. Like I said in the last video, I'm aiming towards being a missionary, but I still have time to be called upon, and so trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Okay, so the second part, and lean not into thine own understanding. So the way that I see that part of the verse, you shouldn't be listening to what yourself has to say. So for example, let's say your friend wanted you to go out to like a party with them or something, and you're like, oh, it's okay, this should be fun, you know, she's a pretty responsible person, you know, my parents trust her, I trust her, so what should be the wrong in this, you know? But deep down you have that gut feeling telling you not to go and to stay home, that it's a bad idea. That gut feeling is the Lord calling out to you and telling you, He's giving you advice basically, and the whole verse is telling you to trust in Him and listen to Him, because He knows what will happen if you go, and He knows what will happen if you stay home, whether you're safe or not. So just trust in Him. Don't worry about what anyone else has to say, because the only person who truly can help you is the Lord. Okay, so again, Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. Okay, so the next verse that I'm going to be sharing with you is Psalm 71:1. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. So let me just break that down. Okay, so the first part of the verse is, in thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. And that's just basically saying that I'm putting my trust in the Lord. Second part says, let me never be put to confusion. And the way that I see the second part of the verse is somebody asking the Lord to help them not be confused about trusting in someone else rather than Him. So again, for example, trusting in yourself, like going to that party. Again, that was Psalm 71:1. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust, let me never be put to confusion. So those are the two verses that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, but I do have another thought. It's actually a question that I've asked before, and I'm sure that a lot of other people have asked as well. I'm going to start off by saying that I'm talking about the people who are already reborn again and who are Christians, but have a bit of doubt, or they're losing their faith in God. So this is pretty obvious, but it takes a while to trust a friend that you have. You have to spend time with them, and you have to get to know them more. Am I correct? I'm correct. I'm never wrong. I'm joking. But it does. It takes a while to actually get to know someone and to see if they're trustworthy or not. Thing goes with God. You can't just expect to be able to trust Him if you just say that you're a Christian. You need to work your little hind end off to grow closer with Him, and by growing closer with Him, there's several things that you can do. One, you can go to church. And I know that going to church doesn't mean that you're a Christian or that you're saved, but it does help you gain more knowledge about who God is and what He does.
Wait, eat time.
It's eat time?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And my sister.
I love you, Aiden.
I love you, Maria.
Number two, you can pray. So, like I said before, talking to somebody helps you gain your trust with them. So talking to God will also help you gain your trust towards God. Number three, you can read your Bible, because God He gave us the gift of this whole book filled with His Word, and we can learn so much from it. And I know people, like my pastor, he tells me that he still learns stuff every day.
And the power off.
Yeah, the power went off. The power actually went off 3 times.
It's fire.
Yeah, there's a fire, and it like made the lights go off, but it went off once. And the first time it went off, I was watching YouTube, and there's a Slender Man ad, and as soon as his arms came out that tree, I screamed because my fan turned off, my phone got unplugged, and like you could hear the air conditioner beeping from where it gets turned off, and I was screaming because I was scared. So I'm gonna go over those one more time.
Go to church. 2, pray.
Okay.
3, read your Bible.
Whoa.
Okay, thank you guys for watching.
Watch Aaliyah and
Yep, Aaliyah and Aiden. I don't know if I'm gonna post another video tomorrow. So far, I've posted 2 videos. Well, go me. I'm proud of myself. But maybe I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you again for watching. Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow, guys.
But the voice of truth tells me a different story. The voice of truth.